What happened to MrBeast shout-out winners? I remember when this happened, when MrBeast did the rewind, and everyone got a huge shout-out, and we're gonna find out what happened to them.
MrBeast is normally known for giving away a lot of money, but also changed the life of a YouTuber named Zealous by giving him a shout-out that resulted in almost 1.9 million subscribers in a
Oh my god, look at this chart. 1.9 million subscriber buff in September of 2020. And then immediately, I don't know what it went down to, but it's not as high. It has less so. But then he had like a bump up here, then he had a bump up here, then he had a bump up here. And it's so like, actually, this is not bad. For how big 1.8 million subscribers is and how hard you need to take advantage of that, how difficult it is to take advantage of that because of the fact that you have a massive, massive waiting audience. They're only going to give you one video of chance. And if you mess up that one video of chance, if they click on one of your videos and they're like, that wasn't too good, they're not going to click on the next one.
Single month. However, this was only one of the 9 YouTubers that received a shoutout from MrBeast, as MrBeast had a less successful story after getting his own shoutout. Now, it all started when MrBeast made his own YouTube rewind back in 2020, which was loved by everyone in the community as it got over 67 million views and a lot of YouTubers praising it. But at the end, something special happened, as MrBeast was about to give 3 shoutouts to random small channels out of a fishbowl, and one of those channels was NalterDeeds.
And our final shoutout of the rewind, NalterDeeds, with 1,400 subscribers.
Now, before...
Dude, imagine having 1,400 subscribers and getting a MrBeast shout out. I must have sent him up like, I would say it's not gonna be a huge amount because it was the end of the video. You maybe have to go and find the channel for yourself. I would say it would probably give you like, what, like 50k subscribers?
For the shoutout, he had only 1,450 subscribers. But as soon as the video went live, his subscriber count started skyrocketing. And it resulted in him gaining almost
138,000 subscribers? That's a terrifying prospect, to be honest. When I was just starting YouTube, it was the same time that PewDiePie did the shout-out competitions. The same shout-out competition that Jacksepticeye won, and that started his channel rising up. I entered the PewDiePie shout-out competition in, I think, like 2013, 2014, with my really terrible Dragon Ball videos, and I didn't win. And I was really sad when I didn't win. But I'm glad that I did not win then, because if my really bad Dragon Ball videos were the things that got shouted out, I probably would have never learned to actually make good videos, and I'm almost there. I almost make good videos now.
140,000 subscribers and 644,000 views in a single month. NalterDeeds couldn't believe that this was actually happening when he got a text from his niece, as he was about to play on his Xbox, but instantly changed his plans after hearing the news by calling up his friends and reacting to the original video live in front of his new audience.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's a really good way to take advantage of that. React Andy, people love React Andy. People love a good, feel-good story, a nice, wholesome story of success. He immediately goes live and reacts to it. Dude, you could squeeze like a 2-hour React session out of that. Really milk it for all it's worth.
Oh, I mean, let me go back. We had almost 7,000 people watching right now.
He had 7,000 people watching him in a stream. He had a captive audience. There is a real opportunity for potential here. You just need to capitalize on it. But it is so hard to capitalize on it when you have 1.4 thousand subscribers, because when you just start your YouTube channel and you don't have that many subscribers, your videos are probably not that good. I'm just gonna say it. You probably have really terrible booty videos, like I did when I had 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 subscribers and 100,000 subscribers. My videos were really terrible too. If I had that many eyes on my videos then, they probably would have just turned around and not come back. So this could be really bad for him. Who knows?
He managed to accumulate over 100,000 subscribers in 24 hours. And
there are some channels that have really, really good videos that have just been started, but usually those are people that have already been around on YouTube and they want to start a new channel. People who are just starting on YouTube for the first time usually don't have super good videos.
Started putting out more content.
I could be wrong. Dude, look at this. Look at the chat go. I'm just gonna go back for a few seconds. Look at the chat go, man.
Satisfy this new fan base.
Wow.
By posting a video introducing himself, explaining the secret behind his floating sneaker, and
I will say, immediately being like, hi, I am this person. I don't know if many people care about that, right?
Putting out more content to satisfy this new fan base. By posting
this video, hi, I am a 2-minute video saying, hello, I am this person. Probably not the best thing to upload when you immediately get a buff of 140,000 subscribers. What you want to do immediately is give them something that they want to watch. And this is a MrBeast audience. So if you want to play into the MrBeastness of it, then you can, while you're still developing the way that you want to make videos. And then you become your own person from there. But just uploading a video that's like, hi, hello, I'm Nalter. It's not a great way to start.
A video introducing himself, explaining the secret behind his floating sneaker.
Okay, I don't know what the floating sneaker is about. Was that relevant to the MrBeast shout-out or something?
And even meeting up with the other MrBeast shoutout winners to get to know each other better and bring their audiences together.
Okay, that's a decent idea. I kind of like that. That's not too bad. I don't know if it's super interesting as a video. Like, what particularly makes these people... What makes this video interesting? The fact that they all won a giveaway? Sure. But what are they talking about? What's the actual content of the video? Because if the content of the video isn't actually interesting to the audience that they just gained, then what are you really doing at that point?
Great ideas, but didn't bring him the views that he wanted. So, Nalter decided to cater more to the main interest of his viewers, and that was MrBeast. He delivered MrBeast burgers for a day, explained how much money he made from his shoutout.
In the month of January, my YouTube channel, NalterDeeds, made $898.59.
And not even bad. Tried his luck with a more MrBeast style video where he lets people compete for his silver play button. However...
Okay, the problem with that is, yeah, that's a MrBeast-like video, but the problem is it's a less cool version of a MrBeast video because they are coming from a channel that's like, I'm gonna give away a mountain for the first person who does 7,000 backflips in a row. And then if they come from that channel to this channel, which is like, I'm gonna give away my silver play button to someone, it's like not as cool.
None of this worked. And he stopped uploading for a few months until he made a video explaining that MrBeast might have broken his YouTube channel. You see...
I don't think necessarily MrBeast broke it. I think that you just didn't upload videos that particularly captured an audience. Also, there was only a few videos. Was there only like 3-4 videos at that point?
Nalter was very grateful for the shoutout and the immense amount of support he got, but started losing subscribers every time he posted a video shortly after this. And
well, yeah, because people subscribe after the hype of the MrBeast video shout out going out. Everyone's hyped, they subscribe from that. And then the videos that you're posting are not drawing in a new audience. And they're also not really appealing to the audience that was kind of gifted to you by MrBeast because it's a less exciting version of those types of videos. And they're not naturally drawing an audience themselves. So there's nothing to really go off of that. People will unsubscribe because there's so many people there that didn't really have any interest in the videos that you were going to upload anyway. So I would say that those people leaving is actually a good thing because you don't want people subscribed to your channels that aren't interested in your content, but there's nothing there to bring in new people.
It's explained that this, combined with his very busy life as an adult, resulted in him feeling like a failure in at least one of the areas in his life.
While I'm not going to go into each and every detail here in this video, I just want to publicly say that this year I've really struggled a lot. More than I've struggled in my entire life.
Nonetheless, Nalter felt motivated from learning about the algorithm and persevering through the adversities, even quitting his job to fully focus on his passion of content creation. But after only 2 videos, he stopped uploading again for over a year. Until...
Whoa, wait, dude, okay, no. You quit your job, upload 3 videos, and then call it quits? Man, no, if you really want this, you have to grind. YouTube is something that you have to grind unlike anything else. I won't say it's the hardest job in the world. Sometimes I just start a live stream and people will give me money to fuse Pokemon together, which I think is insane because the game's free and you can just go and get it yourself. But you have to grind. It has to be constant. It has to be regular. And you have to put a lot of effort into it because if you truly want this, that is what is required. That's what everyone else is doing. Everyone else, all these other YouTubers are out here, they truly want it. It's because they're making videos constantly. They're trying to think of creative ideas and they're putting their heart and soul into things, hopefully just to make it work. You can't just upload 3 videos and be like, well, that's it. GG's, it's over. Unless there is obviously something going in his personal life. You never really know what's going on with someone. They could have a plethora of issues at home. Maybe something happens. Maybe there's a kind of, you know, something else behind the scenes. You never really know, obviously, with this kind of thing. But on a YouTube side, strictly from the business perspective, you have to be on that grind set. It's not fun for the most part after a while, but when you start, you have to go full balls deep.
Told everyone in an update video that he focused more on his trading card business and the YouTube channel that he built alongside it. This was
I didn't know that you had a trading card business. That's cool. That's, you know, investing energy into your business. That's a good thing, right? He said that he quit his job. I guess he quit his job to open a TCG business, right? I mean, that's a decent idea, and he probably did it during the Pokemon boom. But then Pokemon trended downward, so it's not doing so hot now, is it?
It was very successful for him as it did multiple 6 figures in revenue over the course of 2 years. And he is nowadays working on a new show called Fun Across America, rented his own creator studio together with friends, and
Why are dead subscribers worse than no subscribers? If you have a ton of dead subscribers, first off, it kind of looks bad on your channel. I've dealt with this a lot, to be honest, on my channel, where I'll upload a video with, 400,000 subscribers at one point and the video gets like 5,000 views. It doesn't look very good. But also, YouTube uses subscribers as a way to test whether or not people actually want to watch the video. So they'll suggest videos from people that you're subscribed to, and if the click-through rate is bad or the watch time from the people that do click in is bad, then they're less likely to suggest it to other people because they think that it's a video that people don't want to watch. So having dead subscribers, not that great. Very bad, actually.
Started a business.
That's why I wish there was an option on YouTube to purge dead subscribers. I want there to be a button on my channel that I can click where if you don't watch a video for, say, like 18 months, 2 years, unsubscribe them from the channel. I'm totally fine having a lower subscriber number if it reflects the people that actually want to watch the videos. That's what I want. That's truly what I want on YouTube.
Upload media that helps companies and creators grow and monetize through content. Then again, someone that did actually succeed massively on YouTube was God for the Winification, but he did it without gaining a single subscriber from his MrBeast shoutout. God for the Winification, nowadays known as T-Bats, was one of the 5 YouTubers that MrBeast thought would be famous in the future. A video that Jimmy uploaded over 9 years ago in May of 2014, and T-Bats was actually on top of his list.
And I just found his channel a couple days ago, and I've pretty much watched like a quarter of all of his videos.
But MrBeast was far from the YouTube titan he is today, so this shoutout didn't really do much for his channel. Now, as Jimmy said before, God for the Winification was a Call of Duty commentary channel, and after switching to videos that showcased Reddit stories with a text-to-speech voice, he came to the conclusion that none of this really worked, and abandoned the channel in May of 2019. However, this didn't mean that his journey on YouTube was over, as a few years earlier in 2016, MrBeast gave him the advice to pursue different types of content, and he launched a channel called Viral Matters on which he uploaded videos about trending topics, eventually reaching 100,000 subscribers in 2017.
Whoa, he had the old silver play button. I have this one as well. Dude, you can't find these anywhere anymore. The gold ones actually were made out of like 24 karat gold from right here as well.
At one point, he changed the name to Reaction Matters and achieved the incredible milestone of 1 million subscribers, accumulating over 260 million views in 6 years. He is still doing YouTube full-time nowadays and continues his grind of trying to start as many successful channels as he can. But from one Call of Duty YouTube...
Damn, that's crazy. So he predicted, MrBeast correctly predicted that this guy would be super famous eventually one day. Which is mad, honestly. I don't really have anything to add to that. I just think that's funny.
We go to the next, as Mystical Prime also found success without Jimmy's help. Mystical Prime was one of the other 4 spots in the list of 5 YouTubers that MrBeast thought were going to be famous.
Wait, so of the 5 members, 2 of them actually genuinely did pop off, and they're still doing well to this day. If there's one thing that Jimmy Beast is good at, it's analyzing YouTube. He has a brain that is like a NASA supercomputer that is plugged into the matrix that is the YouTube algorithm. He just seems to understand this more than anyone else. He understands this more than the CEO of YouTube. Easy.
And the reason that Jimmy gave was that he had a very good voice compared to other Call of Duty commentary channels, and that he could relate to what he talked about.
Let's hear it.
Now, despite Mystical not gaining any subscribers directly from a shoutout, he did grow over time, quickly going from 2,000 subscribers to 7,000 subscribers in 4 months by adding more real-life content to his upload schedule, and as a result reaching 10,000 subscribers in March of 2015. The young YouTuber continued making videos for over a year, but then suddenly decided to disappear, only returning with an update video in May of 2018. Mystical had grown up a lot by then, and he explained that he now worked at a bank as a financial advisor and that he launched a new channel, which was...
He looks like he works at a bank. He's got the full-on suit on.
Named after his real name, patterrz. This channel started off very well with product reviews, day-in-the-life videos, and university tours. Also starting a challenge where he would vlog every day of his life for a year. And after completing this, hitting 10,000 subscribers once again, and finding success with his tech reviews, he is nowadays uploading and making content on various platforms.
Oh, that's so aesthetic. I love his office. That looks so nice. That's way too aesthetic, man. My office looks like a bomb site compared to his. My place looks like Chernobyl compared to that. Oh my, that looks so nice.
Seeing great views on both YouTube and TikTok. However, Darren wasn't the only one that found...
The good thing about this is that it's showing that if you diversify and you try different things, then you are not guaranteed to fail all of the time. Eventually, something you'll do will be correct. Except, if I would give a bit of advice if you want to do this kind of thing. if you diversify and do really different things, start a new channel for it. Don't upload a ton of Call of Duty gameplay videos on one channel and then be like, okay, now I'm gonna do tech reviews. Now I'm gonna do daily vlogs. If you start different channels for it, then it's more likely to be successful, because if you walk into a channel and you subscribe because you're like, I like these Call of Duty commentaries, and then all of a sudden one day you keep getting slapped in the face with Minecraft build reviews, then you're probably going to be really confused, upset, and you're not going to click on those videos.
Found success outside of YouTube, as Soyen Osman was already a talented guitarist for the German band patterrz, but also found himself suddenly becoming a YouTube star overnight. Soyen was a German musician that started uploading about music and its industry in September of 2020, failing to find any success with his videos, until he became one of the free shoutout winners from MrBeast's YouTube Rewind, and also gained more than 160.
Whoa, 170,000 subscribers. He started with 129 subscribers.
59,000
oh my God.
And almost 1 million views in a single month. From this point onwards, Soyen was going to upload 2 times a week to make the best of this opportunity, and continued creating the content that he already made before. But just like patterrz, the hype quickly faded. And
I think that getting a shout out is always bad, especially from a channel like MrBeast, because MrBeast subscribers have such a high bar and such high expectations for the videos that they want to watch that no one can possibly live up to it. And you're also getting an audience of people that probably don't care about you or what you do personally. They're just like, oh, Jimmy Beast, talk about this channel. Let's go subscribe. Yay, here we go. And then you start uploading music videos and people are like, this isn't a hotel $10,000. They don't watch it.
More and more people started unsubscribing, while he instantly lost a significant amount of viewership. He decided to take a 1-month break from YouTube in June of 2021 as a result, giving an update in July that he is focusing a lot of his time on the band that he is in, and that he was lost on.
That's fair. That doesn't seem like a bad ending at all. He's just focusing separately. You don't have to be a YouTuber, man. I wouldn't recommend it to most people, to be honest. Like, if you have something else that's going well for you and you want to focus on that, that's the way you should go. Doing this kind of thing is not for everyone. It's not fun for everyone, and it's not necessarily the best choice for everyone.
What to do with the channel. This uncertainty resulted in only 3 more videos getting posted, until he eventually disappeared from the platform in January of 2022. Nowadays,
that's fine,
he is still
as long as he's
posting
okay.
content on the YouTube channel and Instagram page of his band, and continues to release music and perform with them every so often. Yes.
There you go. See, that's kind of like a good ending. He just realized that YouTube just wasn't the thing they wanted to do.
Soyen showed us that sharing and executing your passion with other like-minded people is great fun. And our next shoutout winners, Fredo and Eddie the Chump, know all about this as well. These 2 men were both in the MrBeast shoutout video from 2004.
The MrBeast shoutout video again. Here we go.
And also were involved in the Call of Duty commentary scene, not knowing that their future would turn out completely different. Jimmy liked Fredo for being a part of the LegCom podcast, as he listened to it a lot, also appreciating his parodies and daily uploads, while Eddie the Chump got loved by MrBeast for doing funny rants and his editing style. However, despite both Fredo and Eddie continuing to upload their regular content, they suddenly had an idea when the Overwatch beta got released in May of 2016, as they would start a channel together with the legal Weagle, and named it Your Overwatch.
Everybody,
ooh,
this is
800K
your
subs.
Overwatch, your one-stop shop for everything Overwatch. We're just kicking off this channel, me and a couple of friends.
Now, the growth of the channel started quite slow, but when they began publishing guides and tips and tricks videos, the first viral pieces of content became a fact. It was inconsistent at first, but a real fanbase began to form, and people started coming back to more and more videos, until they eventually started averaging hundreds of thousands of views each upload. The friends continued putting out content for years, amassing over 800,000 subscribers, but with a decline in the relevancy of Overwatch.
I was about to say that Overwatch is not as relevant as it was back then. It's cool to have a channel based around one specific thing. That's exactly what I have. I have the Pokemon channel, but Pokemon has consistently been relevant for decades now. Overwatch has fell off a bit because no one care about playing anymore, because Overwatch 2 not that very good.
Also came an overall drop in viewership for the channel, with Your Overwatch losing thousands of subscribers throughout 2021. At one point, one of the hosts, Fredo, got extremely annoyed and emotional about the state of the game, even making an apology video for letting it affect the quality of his journalism. However, they managed to turn it around since September of last year.
Why are you apologizing, dude? People love drama videos. People love it when people pop off. People love like emotionally charged stuff. That's what people like. Honestly, they could have went full hog into just doing drama videos, doing hate videos. I mean, you could do that. That's what people want to watch.
An incredible month of growth in October revived their declining channel into a healthy and stable source of income again. The boys.
That's what happens. You pop off and you say, dude, this thing sucks. And then people are like, yeah, this thing sucks. I love talking about things that
are
suck.
Still uploading consistently to this day, and are close to making Jimmy's prediction of them having 1 million subscribers come true.
I'm gonna be doing 5 YouTubers that I think will be famous one day. Now, by
That is crazy that you managed to correctly clock onto a few of them. I would say the financial YouTuber is probably the smallest of the 3 that he mentioned so far, but he mentioned people that went on to make completely different channels and become really successful from those channels. This is some weird fortune telling. I don't believe in future sight, but maybe MrBeast has a little bit of it.
I mean, they'll have 100,000 to 1 million subscribers.
Yet, we are still missing one of the 3 shoutout winners from 2020, which is of course the Amelia and Bridie channel. These 2 Australian sisters started uploading on their YouTube page in November of 2019, making various vlogs and lifestyle videos, not seeing anything more than a couple thousand views per video. But when they became one of the shoutout winners in MrBeast's YouTube
412
Rewind, they
subscribers.
gained 185,000 subscribers in a single month, which was
I feel like most YouTubers are not ready for that many subscribers when they have like 400. This is why the slow climb up is better, because you can acclimatize yourself to having more views, more eyes on what you're doing, more comments and things like that. If you just immediately get smacked in the face with like thousands and thousands and thousands of people, you're gonna absolutely lose your mind. It's gonna be way too much for you to handle.
Out of all the small channels that got shouted out. Now, just like Soyen, they continued uploading their usual content, and as a result, the loss in subscribers instantly ensued.
What were they uploading? They were uploading like IKEA hacks? I feel like people just don't really care about that kind of thing. Their bedroom looks really nice though.
Eventually making them quit YouTube in December of 2021.
They quit because they weren't getting very many views. I guess maybe honestly, I feel like they could have done really well if they changed the content that they were doing. Or maybe even just change the packaging. I think there's definitely a way that you can make this kind of thing work, right? Because people do like lifestyle content. Don't they? Can confirm went from 2K to 100K in a couple of weeks and it was very overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. People just aren't ready for it. When you start a YouTube channel, you're excited to get like 1 comment, and if that immediately turns into thousands and thousands overnight, you're just gonna say, what do I do? And then you'll get stuck in your head. You're like, what kind of video am I gonna make? And then when you upload a video and it underperforms, you're like, oh, GG's, it's over. Like, I've wasted my opportunity already, and then you get depressed. Like, honestly, there should not be shout-out competitions. They do not really benefit unless the people receiving the shout out make the exact same type of video as the people giving the shout out. That's the only way that would work. Also, if the people giving the shout out work with the people getting it. If they're in the content, then the viewers are more likely to watch.
They gave the same reason as Notter Deeds for getting demotivated.
It was like tough, like you post a video and you're so excited for like the work that you have done to put this video together. You're so excited. Yeah. And then suddenly like hundreds of people start unsubscribing and you're like,
yeah.
Oh.
And well,
Yeah,
he
that's how it
decided
is.
to try and power.
That's how it is as a YouTuber. Every time you post an underperforming video, it's over. Day ruined. GG's. Try better next time. It feels so bad when you upload a video and you go into the YouTube analytics and it's like, oh, it looks like people aren't watching this video as much as they usually do, Daniel. I'm like, that's awesome, YouTube analytics. Why did you have a paragraph typed out to tell me how bad I'm doing? That wasn't really necessary. It's kind of messed up of you to do that, actually.
They didn't. And it allowed them to focus more on spending time with their loved ones and building a happy family. Now, the sisters did continue uploading content separately on their personal channels, but also slowly disappeared from this as well. And Amelia is now a mother of 2 children with 1 more on the way, while Bridie is currently traveling the world with her husband. And
okay, well, that does not seem like an L. That seems like a massive W. Unless, I guess, if you hate kids, then sucks to have kids, I guess.
finally, we have the most famous but also most dramatic shoutout
Sneeko! Oh no!
of this video, as Sneeko did not only find his YouTube channel getting terminated, but also became hated by the entire internet. Sneeko was the last Call of Duty commentator that MrBeast thought would become famous in the future, and he was actually a huge fan.
At number 2, I have Sneeko, and if you've ever seen Sneeko's videos, you realize that they're kind of addicting.
I've heard that, Sneeko's old videos are like genuinely really good. Like, he was really funny, he had good content. content, and Sneeko became a part of the whole MrBeast crew. And how did this villain arc begin?
Once you start watching them, it's kind of hard to stop.
But Sneeko wouldn't stick to Call of Duty forever, as he would eventually make more controversial and political videos that would go viral. And thanks to the admiration that MrBeast had for Sneeko and their friendship, Jimmy offered him an internship when the channel became very popular in 2018. However, after Sneeko didn't want to be a member of Jimmy's crew but become MrBeast himself, he got fired and made an exposing video on him that eventually got deleted in minutes. But Jimmy still saw this.
Wait, really?
Sneeko went his own way after breaking this friendship.
Wait, he made an expose video on MrBeast? What are you gonna expose him for? Giving too much money away? Are you gonna expose him for using you in videos? Yeah, of course. Of course he's gonna use you in videos. What are you gonna say about him? Oh, MrBeast, he planted trees.
Continued his journey on YouTube and struck gold when he started with street interviews and his 1-minute podcast series. But at the beginning of 2022, he switched to more
Oh, this is where the villain arc came from. Oh, that makes
live
sense.
streaming content and started becoming a massive fan of Andrew Tate. His name and controversial clips and videos.
I love how he has to blur the chat because he knows the chat's gonna have so much deranged shit in it that it's just you can't show on YouTube. It's just not worth it.
Went unbelievably viral on TikTok and his second channel, Sneeko, and it resulted in him becoming more and more extreme with the statements he was making.
It is so sad that the Andrew Tate dick riders go completely off the deep end and end up getting themselves banned, and then they blame the system and the Matrix instead of looking inward and being like, oh, was there a mistake that I potentially made to get myself in this situation? No, it must have been everyone else. It's always everyone else's fault. It must be Moist Critical's fault that I got banned from YouTube.
Eventually getting banned on YouTube and receiving a ton of criticism. In fact, his reputation got damaged even more after beefing with Moist Critical this year,
there it is.
bringing the man's girlfriend into their feud when Charlie criticized one of his friends. And this caused Moist Critical to fire back at Sneeko himself, giving us one of the most viral and entertaining events of 2023.
This Meat Canyon video is insane.
Nowadays, Sneeko continues promoting his creativity kit, gives his controversial opinion on Twitter.
Dude, what's the creativity kit? A detailed library of videos and courses breaking down the strategy that Sneeko used to become a YouTuber and garner over 2 million subscribers and over 1 billion views on the platform. Well, he worked for MrBeast. So that's mostly how he did it. And then he started dick riding Andrew Tate, which brought in the deranged lunatics as well. That's how he did it. Why do they always sell these things? There's always some kind of course that these people sell. These people don't get rich off of the content they create. They get rich telling you how to become famous, how to make a ton of money. It's such a grift.
And streams and uploads content on Rumble frequently, still being one of the most hated creators on the internet while defending the Red Pill movement. I hope you enjoyed.
I wish these people would look inward and be like, is there potentially a mistake that I have made? Maybe have a redemption arc. That would be nice. I want to see a redemption arc for one of these people. I truly believe that it's possible. I believe it's possible to come around, but I guess grifting is a little bit easier. Maybe they actually know that what they're saying is full of absolute nonsense, but they're doing it anyway because that's what makes the most money. That's what gets them the most attention. It's a shame because they just dunk on random people that don't deserve it. Anyway, if you want to win a shout out from MrBeast, subscribe to my YouTube channel and also subscribe to Justical, whose video I just reacted to. Very good. If you want me to watch a video, suggest it in the Discord server.